Still looking at me.
And what's happening, Money Gang? How you doing? It's your boy, the Multitasker, and welcome back again to another reaction. I'm alright. Just another day at the office as usual, surviving the day, that type of crap. But thank God that the night is over, so I am off from today and tomorrow, meaning that I could get some plenty of rest because I really need it that bad just before the upcoming weekend. Gotta stay positive though. With that said, time to get back on the grind because it's been a while that I haven't done any Death Battle reaction lately. So at least I'm trying my best to try to catch up, especially of the latest one that already posted this past Monday. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Kakashi. It's Jedi versus Ninja. Star Wars versus Naruto. So two respected masters will clash each other, only determined of who's going to walk out of here alive. So an interesting theory to see what's going to happen. So I haven't seen this, so that's the whole point. I just wanted to just wait for another day or so, and more importantly, my hands are busy as always. So don't be mad about the little changes I've done. So it's just for a little, little safety. And without further ado, it's time to react.
Heroes come in many different forms. Some are heroic protectors of justice, and others are the teachers who guide us toward a brighter future.
And sometimes they're both, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Jedi Master of the Galactic Republic from Star Wars.
And Kakashi Hatake, the 6th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf and mentor to Naruto.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. On the distant planet of Tatooine lived an elderly hermit known as Old Ben. His heart heavy with regret and stories to tell.
'Cause he wasn't just some crazy old coot. He used to be a badass samurai space wizard.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. I love a good Obi-Wan liner.
Hello there.
As a child, Kenobi was inducted into the Jedi Order, warrior monks training in the Force over the course of their lives.
And he was trained by the one and only Liam Neeson. Well, until he was murdered by Space Satan.
Though not before they discovered a child of prophecy in Obi-Wan's future pupil, Anakin Skywalker.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Eventually, Kenobi rose to the top ranks of the Order, becoming a Jedi Master. Just in time for 2 back-to-back galactic wars.
Sounds like fun when you've got his classic lightsaber, which can cut through basically anything with enough force.
That's gotta be a game,
including the duranium armor of General Grievous, which can take volleys from starfighter cannons.
It's an elegant weapon for a more civilized age. 'Cause, mutilating and decapitating people left and right is way more honorable.
Kenobi has studied 7 forms of lightsaber combat, and is the undisputed master of Form 3, Soresu.
Which is all about defense and waiting for your opponent to make a mistake to land a finishing blow. He's so skilled, he can beat Sith Lords in just seconds.
But Kenobi's most powerful weapon, or better put, ally, is the Force, an energy that exists almost everywhere. Jedi can tap into the Force to manipulate the world around them.
Like throwing stuff around with telekinesis. Everything from pulling down an airship to crushing someone else's organs.
While Kenobi prefers a more direct dueling approach, his power in the Force is nothing to scoff at. Many years after his time, he was explicitly compared to Jedi Knight Kip Duron, who could move a micro-singularity with a thought.
Speaking of thoughts, he can mess with yours with the Jedi mind trick. Like if he wanted to, he could get jizz stuck in your head.
Boomstick, gross!
What? It's a type of music. Those aliens at Jabba's palace were playing it. They're called jizz whalers.
Huh.
Oh.
I bet Disney was real happy to learn about that one. Kenobi's Force abilities also include protective fields, illusions, and Tuta Minus, a technique for absorbing and redirecting energy attacks.
Even without a lightsaber. Oh, also, he can see the future.
To a certain extent. Jedi can glimpse the distant future through focused meditation. In battle, the Force can guide their movements, predicting danger in advance.
Kinda like a space spidey sense.
Exactly. With their incredible skill in the Force, Kenobi and Skywalker
sense.
became a formidable duo.
Obi-Wan ranked up even more and became a general. He's a badass space pilot who can dogfight at near light speed.
According to an official novel, he can even react down to the nanosecond.
I don't know, Wiz. I've seen the movies, and Jedi have never done shit like that.
Well, other mediums have greatly expanded upon Jedi capabilities. Some are even powerful enough to hold together entire planets.
Obi-Wan has fought an army while blindfolded, endured a blast from a starfighter, and battled the Sith, Darth Vader. That's when he had to break out his most OP move of all, the high ground. By standing just a few feet above an opponent, Obi-Wan gains enormous extra powerfulness. He even warns you about it.
Over Anakin! I have the high ground!
It's foolproof!
He has the
Not
advantage.
exactly. Remember how Darth Maul had the high ground way back when? Against Obi-Wan himself?
Where do you think he learned such an awesome move? Only Sith Satan could think of something so deadly.
Uh-huh. Either way, Obi-Wan sadly failed where it mattered most.
Ooh, that's definitely gonna be an F on the old Jedi report card. See me after class for an epic boss battle on a lava planet.
But defeating his fallen student is no small feat. Anakin could telekinetically move starships fast enough to intercept hypersonic missiles. Based on the scale of this dreadnought and the distance it moved, this would need an energy over 21
just for the record,
megatons of TNT.
yes, I'm familiar
And that
of
was
the
when he was a
Clone Wars
newbie.
series.
He basically became the
From-
most powerful
from the
Jedi
animated to
and Sith
CG.
in Space Wizard history.
And I still enjoy
However,
it.
Kenobi is extremely dedicated to his strict Jedi code, potentially to a fault. It's debatable if he ever learned from this mistake. After all, he told Luke Skywalker that the only way to ever become a Jedi would be to kill his own father. And he even tried to trick him into never figuring out that fact in the first place.
Dick move, Obi. Dick move.
But even in his worst moments, Obi-Wan Kenobi always
move.
fought for the sake of others. He would battle his dark apprentice one last time, sacrificing his life in service of a new hope.
And then he became a ghost!
Don't ruin the moment.
Strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Shinobi, Hokage, mentor, friend.
And porn addict.
Kakashi Hatake is all of these, and generally a pretty relaxed
Sadly,
guy for
but it's
someone
true.
raised as a ninja assassin.
You wouldn't know it at first glance that his childhood sucked balls. Like when his dad committed seppuku because he saved his friends instead of prioritizing a mission.
In the shadow of disgrace, this cruel methodology of the ninja and his father's great mistake tore young Kakashi apart.
Reminds me of my dad.
What was his great mistake?
He called it boomstick.
Oh. Despite his hardship, Kakashi proved himself a prodigy, becoming a genin at age 5, a chunin at age 6, and a jonin at age 12.
For those of us who don't speak anime, he might as well have been doing ninja rocket science in the womb.
He quickly mastered the use of chakra, a form of spiritual energy within all individuals that ninja can shape and weaponize. This is ninjutsu.
He can walk up walls, heal wounds, and even make clones of himself. Plus, he's a master of taijutsu, aka punching people. But his deadliest technique of all is the 1,000 years of death!
The village
I
secret finger
remember
jutsu!
that.
1,000 years of death!
Oh, that's gonna get you on a list. Naruto's like 12.
Chakra can also be molded into nature itself, and Kakashi can use it for numerous elemental attacks.
Sure, he can shoot fireballs or dunk you with water, but his favorite is lightning. Lightning zaps, lightning clones, lightning dogs? That's awesome! How do I get one of those?
He's even invented a lightning ninjutsu technique, the Chidori. By gathering electric chakra into his hand or a kunai, he becomes capable of piercing just about anything.
Even a bolt of actual lightning. Take that, nature! Man triumphs over you once again.
This is where Kakashi's own Chidori got its moniker, Raikiri, Lightning Cutter.
Ooh, now I know what I'm gonna name my lightning dog.
The Chidori does have a downside though. Its speed and power are so great they give the user tunnel vision and make the attack generally uncontrollable.
Basically, once you kick on the gas, you're zooming straight ahead, no matter what happens. Although, Kakashi eyed just the thing to fix it.
Long story short, he was drafted into a war alongside his friends Rin and Obito.
Shit went down and Kakashi lost an eye, so Obito handed over one of his when he decided to sacrifice his life. Holy shit! Why don't I have any friends like that? Wiz, give me your eye.
No.
I'll give it back, I promise.
Obito's eye
No.
wasn't an ordinary eye. He was an Uchiha, and this was a Sharingan.
With his Sharingan, Kakashi not only got some control over his Chidori, but he can see a person's chakra, predict their movements, dupe your brain with genjutsu, and even copy jutsu techniques. He's such a filthy plagiarist that he's stolen over 1,000 jutsus in 14 years.
Although since Kakashi is
14
not an
years.
Uchiha, he can't exactly turn the Sharingan off.
And then Rin jumped in front of his Raikiri and kicked the bucket
I
too.
mean, that would explain
And
why he
this
has
guy
to
can't
keep
catch a
covering
break.
it to his eye.
And yet, unimaginable loss is exactly what is needed to unlock the Sharingan's next stage, the Mangekyo Sharingan.
Oh yeah! With the Mankey Eye, he can cast Kamui, basically sucking objects or people into another dimension. Sure, it uses up a lot of his chakra pool, but it's a pretty clever instant win move.
The concept of trauma granting new power fascinates me. So, I've stolen Boomstick's entire beer hoard and placed it in a secure room
You
with
did
200
what?
tons of TNT.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Oh! You monster! What have you done?
Do you feel anything?
Just thirsty, sober, and punchy.
Punching?
Uh-oh.
Next round's on Wiz. Well, for Kakashi, everything sort of worked out in the end. He became a teacher, and this new generation of ninja helped him learn that his dad was right all along. Friends do come first, unless they blow up all your beer. Wake up!
He's held his own against top-tier ninja like Zabuza, Pain, and even his old friend Obito.
Back from the dead and evil now, because why not? Kakashi can definitely compare to fellow ninja master
Yeah, I
Jiraiya,
remember that
who
he
can
did
blow
fought
up
the
mountains.
third and
That
the
takes
fourth,
over
the
18 megatons of
former
TNT.
Hokages.
And he's caught and sliced lightning. Based on the distance it moved before he caught it, he must have reacted within 70 microseconds and moved over 2,000 times the speed of sound.
Sounds like ninja
Nice.
president material to me. Not too shabby for a guy who likes to read porn in public. Did I forget to mention that?
That's
Because he
still-
totally
why
does.
would he be
Kakashi of the
reading it out in
Sharingan
the
is nothing
open?
if not full of surprises.
Right now, all I can give you is just death.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, you know what's the best friend for teachers like these?
Okay. Normally, I would debate on who I'm going to side with, either Kakashi or Obi-Wan. And the thing is, I have respect of the both franchises. So, look, I'm just going to simply set this one out and just be neutral. But I get the feeling stuff is gonna happen. So, let's just go ahead and just commence of the battlefield. Oh, so they're going with the 3D arena. I mean,
Another happy landing.
3D style. Okay.
Hello
yeah.
there.
Hold it. You're in Konoha territory. I have some questions, if you'll come with me.
You want to go home and keep reading your books?
Smooth too.
I want to go home and keep reading my book. After I kick your ass!
Gotcha. Oh, that's nice job. Let's do it. Ooh.
Had enough?
Well now, you've fallen for the deadliest stratagem we ninja know. 1,000 years of death.
Don't try it! I have the high
That okay, that didn't work. Ninja
I
distraction.
guess I have the high ground.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, that's not gonna stop. That's not gonna stop him.
Most impressive. But I see
Star
you.
Wars reference. Ooh.
Fire style.
The Sharingan.
Be mindful of your thoughts, Obi-Wan. They betray you.
Clever. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is some really good action right there.
Don't give up. Trust in the Force.
Oh.
So uncivilized.
KO! Well, Kakashi may have been able to beat Obi too, but he just couldn't handle Obi-Wan. Got him.
Kakashi's wide array of moves certainly kept Kenobi on his toes, but the Jedi's arsenal was far more powerful and versatile than you might think.
Yeah, like how chakra is an internal life energy with a limited supply, but the Force is external and everywhere. Obi-Wan couldn't exactly run out of it, and Kakashi couldn't copy Force techniques, because, I mean, he's using external Force, not internal chakra. Totally different.
Yeah,
As for brute power,
get
Ninja Mountain busting and Anakin's Dreadnought telekinesis were fairly comparable. However, Kenobi matched Anakin's force power well after he had become far stronger than that.
This is the chosen one we're talking about here. Other Jedi have done some crazy stuff, like throwing a fleet of Star Destroyers out of a solar system in seconds and stopping a whole planet from going kaboom. Oh, and you know how Obi-Wan tore apart Grievous's armor with his bare hands in Revenge of the Sith?
The same armor designed to survive starship cannons. It withstood a blast that annihilated a subterranean city and almost collapsed the surface of a planet.
I seriously doubt Obi is physically strong enough to rip that armor apart, but apparently the Force is.
Even Kamui wasn't a reliable option, since Kenobi's reaction speed was nearly 70,000 times faster than Kakashi's. More than quick enough to avoid Kamui, especially with his precognition.
But we can hear you shouting in the back. What about Kakashi's dual Mangekyo Sharingan that Obito gave him? And the perfect Susanoo?
It's difficult to justify granting those to Kakashi at all, because they aren't really his. He could only use them when Obito's spirit briefly possessed his body.
Even if he did, the results probably wouldn't change much. Remember that Kip guy who moved a black hole? Yeah, he was directly compared to Obi-Wan by Luke himself.
If we're to take that at face value, this means Kenobi could theoretically call upon the Force to exert nearly 14 petatons of TNT.
Way more than what Kakashi was packing. And even then, Obi-Wan could just crush his organs. Shit, man, don't mess around with Jedi.
I know it can seem strange to hear about Jedi being this powerful and deadly, but think of it this way. Part of the reason why the Jedi Code is so strict is because of this immense power at their fingertips. The Code tries to keep them, civilized in a way.
But when you enter a death battle, throw those morals out the window. We're looking for who wins a no-holds-barred fight to the death.
Kakashi had many impressive tools, tricks, and techniques, but Kenobi's brilliant speed, overwhelming force, and greater level of power won this bout.
In the end, Obi won.
The winner is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
From a certain point of view.
Alright, who's next?
He's a phantom.
Danny Phantom. Jake Long from. Oh wait a minute, from Shaolin Showdown. Oh, I remember that. I remember that show. I actually enjoyed. I watched it so much. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So, at least now I'm caught up. And I will say that the action was actually pretty decent. It was going through from, like, usually from of the sprites, but I think it's been a long time I haven't seen of a 3D aspect of the 3D modeling design that it works perfectly. So now it makes more sense why Jedis are even powerful than ninjas. I am so sorry I had to say it out loud. It's just it makes sense why the Force is that so powerful. They expand more than the chakras, and they're very limited to the fertility of the bodies. That makes a lot of sense. I'm pretty sure that all the Kakashi fans are pretty not happy about this, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be more debatable of how that he could have used the secret jujitsus, but all it is just basically of all the facts and lots of information. It's just simply just using their own wits. That's all what matters is. And also, by the way, the 1,000 years of death, I think I have an idea what that is. It's also known as control. Don't ask me how I know. It's just, let's just say a certain person taught me this. So yeah, like I said, don't ask. Don't ask. That would be it for right now. So I'm go ahead and end this video. So if you enjoyed this, let's leave it a likes and also leave a comments down below. I'm Mighty Adventure signing out, but I will catch y'all in the next video. So peace out, everyone, and good night.